Good evening and welcome back to Halcyon 6. I'm Modi Aparatus. We are finally at the 1.0 version of Halcyon 6. I've played through this a couple times already in the prior versions just to see what it's all about. And it's been an amazing game. I really love it. A lot of fun to play. I will be starting from the very beginning here in Act 1 and playing through the entire game, hopefully. Hope you guys don't mind re-seeing some of the stuff you've seen, but I'll be cutting through it pretty much quicker than last time because I can kind of understand a lot of the grindiness that can happen with trying to level up your ships and that kind of thing, level up your commanders and that kind of thing. So a lot of that stuff can get cut out. Hopefully it won't take too many episodes to get back to where we were at the end of Act 1 of the previous series. If you're interested in seeing more of a drawn out Let's Play of it in the Act 1 anyways, in the beta, you can take a look at the previous series. I will have a link to it down below and also on the screen for the annotations here, and you can take a look at the previous playthroughs I've had for Halcyon 6 and the various updates that have happened. I do recommend checking those out if you want a more in-depth look at Act 1, but hopefully we'll be getting through Act 1 to Act 2 to Act 3, lickety-split here. We are going to start a brand new game. I will be skipping the tutorial this time around because you get the option here. We're going to skip right to the main campaign. We'll be playing on Commander difficulty because it says your experience with space strategy games and enjoy a healthy challenge. This is the way Halcyon 6 is meant to be played. Now there's other difficulties. This is brand new actually to the game in 1.0 here. You can get a real challenge at Admiral class apparently. And he said much more health and do much more damage. But we will do Commander and see how that goes with the main campaign beginning now. So, oh wow, remember to visit rescued colonies to retrieve any accumulated resources. Okay, so we need to choose our first officer. Let's see, last time we played this, we went with the engineering at starting here. I think this time we will pick, oh, let's see, I don't know, I'm gonna take a look and see who I like. I hate to say it, but we're gonna go with engineering again. I just really love this ship to start out with. But we will rename our officer eventually. Engineering officers are the toughest mechanically minded officers of the Federation. Their power repertoire often consists of damage over time attacks, hard-hitting attacks, taunt attacks, while buffs often protect itself from harm. In space combat, engineering officers are able to command engineering ships and have the toughest hull of the 3 class ships. Yes, absolutely. Let's do it. And Commander, we've never encountered a biological alien vessel of that mass before, and its appearance in Federation space is worrying, as is the dearth of signals coming from our core planet. So what's happened in the tutorial is that the new Terran Federation has been attacked by an unknown enemy that we've never seen before, this biological alien vessel. We are going to find out all about that in just a moment. You should send our fleet out to explore nearby sectors of the Terran Federation zone and make contact with colonies and facilities, but be on the lookout for more of these aliens. In the meantime, you should promote an new officer from the ranks. I've prepared a list of suitable candidates for you to choose from. Okay, so who do we got here? We have Science, who has Stasis Lock, Solar Flare, and Nano Restoration Field. Okay. We should probably get one of each, but actually what we can do is re-roll here. Okay, we got Siphon Dark Matter, which is a healing and damage. We have Solar Flare, which is sensors offline, and we have Stasis Lock. No healing there either. Otherwise, we go with the Tactical Officer. We get Bridge Shot, Dimensional Flashbang, and Cloak. I really don't like Cloak. I never used it before. Never found a need for it, so we're gonna try to avoid that character. I think we'll go with the Science Officer here. We'll select that officer. Hopefully they have a skill that can be unlocked that gives him some healing abilities. Otherwise, we're gonna have to promote somebody else that can do it for us. All right, selecting the officer here, Domingo Sturm is even better. Okay, we're gonna change his name to Sturmy, maybe. I don't know. Domingo Sturmy. Okay, so we have some messages down below here. We had some missions. Kremis is requesting aid. We have hunt down pirate fleets and expand the fleet. We have Federation Survivors detected in Star System Ceramus. Thank you. We will check that out. So that's right here, I'm guessing? Ceramus, yes. That's where we're going to be sending our fleet to eventually. There is a portal up here with a Elder Clipper, an Elder Aberrant, and an Elder Basher. So these are the Cruel, our sworn enemies here, who have invaded the new Terran Federation and destroyed New Terra. So our first order of business, I think, should be ships. We need to make sure our ships are figured out here. We have the Knight engineering class. What do we have for fleet right now? We have just the Knight engineering class. So we need to build a second ship. Let's see. Let's make a rogue then. So we have something. Oh, no, we didn't make it. We didn't build. Here a tactical officer. Yeah. So we have the upload virus, portal cannons, or cauterize hull. So this is our healing ability then. So this will be pretty well balanced, I think, if we do the Alkalite. Now there are other ships we can unlock through research. Take a look at those right now. There's the Disciple class, which requires 40 and 50 research. I'm not gonna do that just yet, because I do think we'll go with the Acolyte. That'll be the way to go overall, because it's got the healing ability with cauterize hull here. So it takes 3 days to build, 40 crew and 600 dark matter. No problem there. Build that ship for us, and we'll take a little time before we set out here to take a look at our starbase. So this is our starbase, and it isn't much to look at the moment, but it will improve over time as we explore more of it and add more buildings on and that kind of thing. All right, the Acolyte starship is now ready for active duty. It needs a commanding officer, which will be assigned from the management console. We have one option, Mr. Sturm. We are going to actually rename him Sturmy Rappaport. Sturmy Rappaport. Let's call him Sturmy for short. And we need to rename our captain, I think, too here. What do we got? Isolde. Yeah, Isolde is great. We will rename Isolde as... She's got one bionic eye. She needs like a name like Sidax. That's a name she chose for herself. A screen name she chose for herself, Sidax. I bet you that's a YouTuber here. Let's take a look and see if it's the channel. No, can't find a Synax channel, so that is open for you guys. If you want to be Synax on YouTube, go for it. There's a couple of them out there, pretty small time, but there's the one gaming channel, Synax. I guess it's not Synax. A little misspelling there, but Synax is our character here. So let's take Synax and our guys out here and take a little rendezvous around the area here. So send the fleet and make a new fleet, and we are going to name this fleet as the oh, we need a sign officer, obviously, of course. Well, we are gonna mess around with that. Acolyte, and we're gonna call this guy the beginning A team. Launch him out. Send him out to business. All right, so we're gonna stop here at the Ghost Head and get some fuel here. Oh, Commander, you can't imagine how good it is to see a friendly face. We're all feeling a little hopeless here after the fleet signal. Refinery Overseer, we are just gonna here to, I mean, you're a gas station to us, buddy. I mean, I know you are people and all that, but there's no way we're ever evacuating you under any circumstances. Sorry, bud. You are gonna stick it out, and we're gonna steal your fuel, and you will continue to provide it to us, or else. That's not an idle threat either. We will continue to steal your fuel. On our way here, we have 22, so we should be able to hit a bunch of these on the way. Offline, okay. Something moving around in the storage bays. Level interference suggests that some dark matter is still inside. All right, let's get to the ground game then. We send an away team to retrieve the dark matter, bring it back to Halcyon 6, but whatever destroyed the reactor is still in there. Okay, let's beam down and take a look at it. All right, so we need to add an officer, add a green shirt to our crew here. We have a cruel sensate here to mess with us. All right, let's deploy him and hopefully we can handle this. He's got a lot of health, holy cow. Direct hit. All right, let's see, what can we do for this guy? Let's just do this. This will inflict some defense weakening on him. A little more vulnerable, I believe. Afflicted, minus damage. Okay, that's good too. Okay, never mind. That's even better. We should stun him because he's strong against mechanical though. And that is a mechanical attack. Let's do a mine toss or, yeah, no, just to, let's try inflicting stun on him. Even though it is a mechanical attack, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. He did resist the effects of that one, unfortunately. Let's do inflicts blinded on him. That'll make him less accurate overall. So he's got negative 30% aim. So now he's not gonna hit us as well. So we can start working him over now. Inflicts a delayed recovery. Oh, so that's a bonus for all our allies. Let's hit them with this. This also will give him some vulnerabilities here. Exposed is the one I was thinking of before. All right, so now he's exposed. We can actually exploit the blind that we just did from our buddy here and knock him way down. One more afflicted should do it. One more move here. Oh, evasion, you jerk. Okay, let's hit him. Let's hit him hard. He's only got a 7 to 12 for this weapon, but hopefully you can get him. 10. Well, okay. Heals it all back. Wow. Let's get that in there. Critical hit. Love it. Thank you for that, Synax. All right, so we got a promotion already for Synax, the legendary officer. We can add on to, all kinds of new moves here. Salvage Harpoon is one of my favorites. We're gonna go Salvage Harpoon because it adds on Hull Breach and Invulnerable, very useful move. You can use it every like 3 or 4 rounds, you can use it. We're gonna see, we got 68 cases of dark matter safely returned. Let's add this on, select the power, yes. So we can use it every 4 turns, it looks like. Cooldown is 4 rounds, recovery is 1 round, so 4 or 5 turns. All right, so let's head back out to the Starbase and see where we wanna go next. Let's keep checking out planets on our way down to the other one there. All right, we made contact with a mine that should provide us with some materials, and we're gonna keep them there for now. Let's transfer the materials they have, and they're gonna sit there and earn for us 6 materials a day for a max of 142. Not bad, and it's pretty close, so we can make runs to that pretty frequently. And then we'll keep heading down. Let's see, let's hit this one on our way down there. And we got a colony at Deneb. Awesome, and they were going to provide crew for us. And these guys will provide us 2 crew per day with a max of 40 in reserve. And then finally, we'll send a fleet down to the station at Deneb. All right, Commander, Synax fleet made contact with the materials mine. Let them continue production for us, and we'll transfer what they have and leave the system. Now, we should also keep exploring this a little further. There might be a fuel refinery here we can take a look at. Let's kind of zigzag or up and down here and to see if there's anything else that we can find here. Let's look at our Starbase here and see what's going to cost us to add on another officer here. So we want to explore the room here. Let's add an officer on and send Synax in there to check a look at it. It's 2 days remaining. We'll send the day forward here and see what she comes up with. And she's cleaned the room already. Gotten 48 materials. Acknowledged. And we're going to pause that again here. Back to the Starbase map. We can build something in there. We're going to build a... Oh, before we do that, we need to do some research here. So we need to research the Officer Academy. So this is going to take 300 materials and 200 dark matter, but it lets us improve officers, add additional officers, and replace officers. So we're going to research that. And that will let us start building in that room then. So once we got this done, we can build in the Officer Academy. Before we can do that, though, we need to build a reactor. So let's take a look here quick and see where we might want to put a reactor. Let's put the reactor in this room here. Add an officer to explore that, confirm task, let her go about her business for a couple days, and explore that up. All right, it's acknowledged. Looks like we got a fleet coming in. We'll wait for them to show up here. But in the meantime here, let's build that reactor on. A number 1 here. Dirothium reactor. It's going to add on 60 or 20 more power. That should give us the means to build the rest of our rooms here. We'll build that, and then we don't have enough to build the Officer Academy just yet, so we'll need to go back out and handle that in a minute here. So, a Coruscant delegate has arrived. I'll put them through now. Human friends, greetings from O'Near, Coruscant consensus. Many commiserations to you and your people, Commander. By now, I'm sure you've just discovered terrible tragedies befalling your race. Buddy, I don't need you telling me today's news. I know what's going on here. I know how this works. He's offering to, give us a little help here. We just want resources and ships, buddy. That's all we want. Of course, we can't offer you physical aid per se. I'm more imagining counsel, advice. I don't need your advice. We know what we're doing here. And admittedly, scaly shoulder to cry on. More in that vein. We'll let you know. Oh, I see. But there's one piece of premonition we may impart on you, if you will accept it. You know what? We're pretty busy right now. Oh dear, is that the time? I fear it must be off. The collective must be promptly warned of a terrible, terrible mistake it was about to make. I do apologize, and extrasensory knowledge is a heavy, heavy burden. Please do come by O'Near sometime. The desert air is deliciously dry this season. All right, I don't care what this guy has to say to us. I'm gonna send the fleet out to find more stuff for us. That's what we're gonna do, send these guys out. Get some fuel, and then continue exploring the area here. Okay, so all the miners appear to have been killed in the attack. However, records show that they were due to send a large shipment of materials to New Terra. I think we should check this out if it's a large shipment. Materials could be storage at the mining facility. We can send a team to back the crew and return it. I think we should try it again here. Let's beam down, and see what we're working with here. Add on another green shirt to help us out. And I think we're ready to go. So before we get going here, we should take a look and see what this guy's weak and strong against. He's vulnerable to biological, weak, strong against physical. He's got a couple moves here. There we go. Now next attack should really kill him. A little bit more. Let's let the green shirt finish him off. Ooh, tough hit, tough hit. Go, green shirt. Nicely done. All right, you guys. Very nice. And what did we get here? 63 materials. Okay, that ain't shabby. Let's keep heading out. There is a cruel ship en route someplace here. And it ain't looking very good right now for us. It's going to Ghost Head. That's right outside our door. We cannot lose that refinery. All right, so we have a pirate waiting for us on our doorstep here, starting a bombardment of the station. Man, we got all these fires to put out at the moment here. So first of all, let's take care of the threat on the doorstep and send the fleet to deal with these guys. This should be no problem for us. We're trained pilots here. Captains. Our first ship battle, I think, actually, though. This is significant. Let's do some sensors offline about these guys. Shut them down a little bit. And then follow it up with some real serious deconstruction now. Take on one, then take on the other. This is gonna do some significant damage over time. Evasion is nice, always. And we have a portal cannon, which is gonna exploit that breach right there. We avoided it. All right. Guess it does happen. But we can still inflict hull breach on him as well. Get both of them doing some damage over time. And then he's going to, first of all, exploit this one. It's a big old hit. Love to see that. And then we're gonna let him breach this guy as well, and some vulnerability. One more shot should kill him. Very nice. All right, well done, guys, well done. Little bit of materials. Probably not enough to, Oh, it is enough. We can finally build that other room here. Okay, that's awesome. Let's go back to the Starbase here quick. We can build the Officer Academy here. Now we have some power here. It takes 3 days to construct that. This will be a real tough fight. But I think we can handle it with just the two of us. There isn't a promotion here waiting. Let's take a look, see what we got here. Ship disabled will probably be enough to stop these guys. So we'll add that on. Okay. All right, so we got 2 level 2 officers. We'll send a fleet to deal with these guys right now. You guys got to repair up. And we'll be good to go. All right, launch them out there. Do your best, guys. I know this will be a tough fight, but we'll be okay. All right, our first encounter with the Cruel here. Let's give them our best or our worst, whichever one was more applicable. First things first, let's give them a little bit of the sensors offline. Try to weaken their accuracy. With a -30. There we go. So there's some evasion. That's what we're looking for. And we got a big hit though. And we're getting weapons disrupted, which means we're gonna do less damage overall. We're gonna do ship disable on this guy here to start with. He resisted the disable, unfortunately. Let's try to disable this guy again. There we go. Now he's offline for a day. Or a couple turns, rather. We got a breach going on over here. Let's take care of this little guy here, the spike. These guys are usually a problem. All right, one more hit should do it. Oh, he's still taking some damage over time, though. Oh, we got healed back, too. All right, get that hull breach back on him again. And then we're gonna exploit it one more time. Oh, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh, they're really hammering. Okay, we gotta cauterize here. Peel that back, there you go. And then hammer on this guy quick. All right, one down. Oh, they're hammering at us really, really hard here. Cauterizing hull. Peel it back. Get some hull breach going on this guy now. hopefully. There we go, that's what I like to see. Chaos cans are no joke. Okay, we're gonna do our last heal on him. And hopefully this ends up being okay. Oh, we're in rough shape here. Let's knock those sensors out again. Like that. Okay, hopefully that'll stop him from hitting us so often. It's getting real bad out there. Let's try to disable his ship as well. There we go. Like to see that. Okay. Now we're talking. Hull breach on him. And then exploit that bad boy right now. 135 followed by a flak barrage to take him out. Nicely done. All right, let's try to get some vulnerability on this guy. Knock him down a bit. Oh, this is gonna be a good combo here. We got vulnerability and hull breach. He's got the follow-up here, the alley-oop. Oh boy, yeah, this guy is no joke still. Still no joke. He can do some serious damage to us. We are kind of on the ropes right now. Let's try to knock his sensors out if we can. Okay. Maybe stop him from hitting our guys so frequently. We got maybe 1 or 2 hits left. We can't disable again just yet. Hit him with a flak barrage because it doesn't bit of damage. Again, can't disable just yet. We can disable in a moment here though. Nice evasion, perfectly timed. A little bit more. All right, here we go. Finish him off, buddy. Synax finishes him off. Nope. Ooh, healed the back just a bit. Luckily we can now. Stasis that bad boy one more time. Threat neutralized. Well done, you beautiful bastards. Oh, look at that reward. And some fuel, transfer it. All right, so we saved our gas station for the time being. Let's bring you triumphant heroes home. And oh, reputation gained. Cadet Sun and reputation gained. So this is getting reputation. So we're getting some extra bonuses for each of our guys here. We're getting to be known in the galaxy. Some extra hull, and we had one more, which was the speed for Synax. Awesome. We need to rename these ships also, I think. Let's rename these ships quick here. Let's fix these guys. These guys got, you know, we've been through a lot with these ships already, so we should probably rename them here quick. Get them repaired up, and we're gonna rename this first ship, the first of all FSS, Federation Starship. We're gonna name it the Oktoberfest, and then we have the repair ship. Let me see. Let's repair the ship up. Let's see. Looking at the ship, it looks like a tadpole to me. Let's rename the ship the FSS Tadpole. So you got the party ship and the tadpole here. These will get better over time. The naming, however, will not get better. All right, our officer academy is now online, which means we can promote a new officer finally from the ranks. Let's see who we got here. We have one role left. We have Marissa Chopra, who has bridge shot, cloak, and into the fray. Again, I never used cloak before. I don't like it. They will basically hide for a couple of rounds. Can't be hit as well. And threat is reduced, so they won't get attacked as often. I think we're gonna re-roll this one to see what we get. So we ended up with the backstab maneuver, which inflicts ship disable, does a ton of damage. The cloak and the fire at will ability. Oh man, I kind of like this. So we're getting Kaden Sokolov. Oh boy. Select the officer here. Thank you for the opportunity. You won't be disappointed. We need to build you a ship now. And that ship is going to be the Rogue. We have the means. We have the technology. We can build you a ship. All right, so that's going to be a few days. Well, we'll keep running some supply missions in the meantime here while that's still constructing here. All right, so we got our first objective complete. We expanded the fleet. We got the 3 starships. We need to recruit the officers. We got all that stuff done. We get a reward for that? Of course not. But we do have the other ship created now, the Rogue class starship, ready for active duty. We will add on Kaden to that one. We'll rename this one. Let's cancel that. Let's not rename it just yet. We haven't renamed our officer yet. Here, let's just name him What does he look like here? What's this guy's name here? I don't know. He kind of looks like a... Let's call him Drobny. I like Drobny. Drobny. He looks like a Drobny to me. Drobny, Captain Drobny. And then we'll rename his ship. Well, he's kind of more vain. He gets to rename his ships the Drobinator then. That is what he's going to name his, it's got to be the FSS Drobinator though. A little more vain than the rest of them. This one's a little like, this one doesn't think his ship's good enough named the Tadpole. This one's just got booze in the brain. Oktoberfest. Drobny is just the Drobinator. All right, sounds good. All right, so that's where I'm gonna call this first episode here. We have the 3 ships completing our fleet. Next episode, we'll be hunting down some pirates in this next sector over here and starting some little bit of that plot line. And then also continuing to explore the area here. We should be able to go take care of this portal over here, I think, now that we have 3 ships. Well, our chances will be much, much better now that we have the 3. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Halcyon 6. Hope you guys are glad to see you back on the channel. I know I am. If you are enjoying it and like to see it, make sure you're leaving likes and comments so I know your feelings on it. And I'll be back very soon for another episode. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.